Welcome to Castle Combe. Whether this is your first ever race event or you've been racing for years, just not here, we hope you'll find this short video useful. It's important to know that you may also need to attend a first time at circuit briefing and or championship and series briefing before going onto the track for the first time. Please check your final instructions and timetable. As well as checking the paperwork, one of the most important things you need to do before you leave home is check that you've got everything that you need. Upon arrival at the circuit, please make sure you have your passes ready, then proceed to your designated area in the paddock. We're currently outside of the race control building. Most of the key locations are central to this area. You've got the shop, the Strawford Centre, which is where the drivers sign on and race admin are. The other side of the race control building is the med centre. And then you have the cafe where you can get your food. The Strawford Centre is where you'll find the event secretary. You'll also find race admin here, and it's where your briefings will be held. Upon arrival, please ensure that you check in and collect a wristband for your team to access the pit lane and assembly areas. If you need to go and see timekeepers to hire a transponder, or you need to go and see one of the clerks of the course, you need to enter through the blue door and go up the stairs. We're still in the assembly area where you'll be noise checked prior to going out onto the circuit for your first session. Please follow marshal instructions and keep your speed to a walking pace. You may also get selected for scrutineering. Please check your paperwork. To access the scrutineering bay, you must drive through the assembly area. Please, again, use extreme caution and follow marshal instructions. From the assembly area, for practice or qualifying, you'll be directed by marshals under the Avon Bridge, bearing in mind it's a 180-degree turn there, so please use caution, down pit lane. At pit exit, you'll be held with a red light. Please do not drive onto the circuit if this red light is displayed. Once the light here is green, please go onto the circuit and commence your qualifying session. Note that you have a yellow line on your right hand side. This is the pit exit blend line. Do not cross it. It is there for your safety. If you have to come into the pit lane during the session, or indeed at the end of the session, what you'll need to do coming out of Bobby's, Westway and towards Camp Corner is to start to slow down and indicate your intention that you're coming into the pit lane. The pit entry point here is on the racing line for Camp Corner, so it's really important that you indicate your intentions as early as possible that you will be slowing and coming into the pit lane. When you're off the circuit onto the first part of the pit lane here, please bear in mind that it is narrow and blind as you go around the corner. The pit lane speed limit starts here just by the bridge, and there'll be an ambulance there on your left hand side. It is 37 miles an hour, which is 60 kph. You can either retire into the paddock by turning left or proceed into the pit lane by driving past the bridge and into here. Policy here is that any driver involved in a contact incident must report to Med Centre to be cleared before taking part in any further track activity. If you've had an incident on track which has ended your session and you're being brought back in an ambulance, this is standard procedure and your family can wait for you at Med Centre reception. Thanks for listening. We hope this has been helpful. Please contact us if you have any queries, and we look forward to seeing you soon.